So believe it or not, ChatGPT made this map predicting what the world will look like in the year 2050. As you can see, it is 2050 up here in the corner. And apparently Chat here thinks we're about to absolutely lose our mind here in the US. Interesting that we didn't completely just annex Canada. It looks like we probably invaded them and just let them have some islands or something. We also did get back the Panama Canal and some more, including most of Central America. We've expanded Puerto Rico by getting the island of Hispaniola, the Bahamas. Wait. Why is Japan here? Beyond that, moving down to South America, not much has changed here except for maybe a Brazilian civil war. We have southern Brazil versus northern Brazil. I do find this one a fascinating one. For this to happen in the next 25 years, possibly, remember, yeah, this is where a large portion of Brazil's population actually live. So, even though it looks like it's not a very big country, they hold a lot of people in it. So, maybe, I don't know what Chat has, what kind of information they have over us. Any sort of intelligent being has information about what the future will look like. I guess it would be ChatGPT. Kind of worried to play this map though. I did just cancel my subscription, my most recent subscription to like Premier ChatGPT, whatever it's called, like 20 bucks a month. I was like, I don't really want this anymore. But why do I feel like ChatGPT is going to make me pay for that? You better give me my damn $20. It's reminding me of like a 19th century France. They finally took over Catalonia, I guess. It's all theirs. Spain didn't completely break down, but France did take Scotland and Wales, and we also have a united Ireland. All within 25 years? I don't know about this. Then we have a very big Central Europe Federation. Wait, is there a NATO? I actually didn't even check if there's a NATO yet. Well, I don't know what that is. That is something. I don't think there's a NATO. It's like a half NATO. NATO has been very split apart. Okay, so we are currently in the middle of what ChatGPT thinks is World War III. Albania has successfully taken Kosovo away. Also, North Macedonia is still here. Oh, this is technically called Greater Albania. My bad. And we have the Union of Serbs. What did you do with Bosnia? What did you do with all the Bosnians? I can see you have representation, kind of the blue and yellow from the Bosnian flag, but why do I feel like Serbia did some horrible things to the Bosnians once again? Japan is all over this map. What is Japan doing? ChatGPT apparently thinks that Ukraine is just barely going to survive. Just barely. So is Belarus. Also, Baltic Europe has united, and then we have a Nordic Federation, which is actually just Scandinavia. There's no Nordic part of this, I don't think. Africa's a complete mess. Libya's all divided. The American Empire has also taken over Morocco for some reason. We've taken out Western Sahara. Why is Ecuador in Morocco? Bro, I've got so many questions. There's also the East African Federation. Let's go from Tanzania to Kenya to Burundi and Rwanda and South Sudan. Again, more random Japanese troops. Oh, the American Empire, we took over Sudan. We also took back over Iraq. I guess we could. Oh, I didn't even get to check. Forgot to check who I'm at war with. Okay, so the Middle East is not a very big fan of us. And then China's done their own expansion in Central Asia. Kazakhstan got divided up. Oh, United Korea. Now, is that a North Korea united? That star reminds me of a North Korean star. This looks like they might possibly be North Korean allied. Or it was North Korea that... Here, this is weird. Korea... Oh, we're allied to the... Okay, no, this has got to be South Korea. So, I guess for North Korea surrendering their land, they're like, all right, we can keep the star on the flag. That's a lot of map changes all in 25 years. If you kind of rewind the clocks back to the previous 25 years, to the year 2000, basically kind of nothing has changed. Smaller countries have popped up. South Sudan and some areas formerly in Yugoslavia. Very, very minor. This is a lot of map changes though. But let's go ahead and see what happens. So we are a very great, vast empire. The American Empire is, I feel bad. These people are going to have to try to stop me. And to be honest, I have no idea how the hell they're going to do that. Okay, well, to be fair, I've got no more science. We're working on financial micromanagement and also international aid. Bro, we need to change that. Where are all my troops at? So the cool thing about this is there's kind of a very broken up NATO and there's a very broken up Arab League. So we're playing with a very different game here for the first time. The alliances are not here. Oh, Brazil hates everybody. Am I at war with Mexico? I don't think, not yet. Oh, Mexico's pretty powerful. I wasn't sure if we were going to get like a united ASEAN, but there is no united ASEAN. The Philippines and Indonesia did look similar colors for a second there though. Also, we are actually not number one, even though we got this big. Maybe this is why we decided to go a little crazy, or was the American Empire the thing that destroyed our economy? I don't know, but China is number one. Then India's third, Germany, France. Oh yeah, England is still sixth, even though they've lost Wales, Northern Ireland, and Scotland. That's impressive, England. You should feel happy about that. Even though we have so much land, we really don't have all that much point-wise, military-wise. My bad. I thought I'd have like at least a couple million. Nice job, ChatGPT. This is actually a weirdly balanced an interesting game. Like, I am excited to actually play this. I thought it was going to be kind of dumb when I first looked at the map. I'm like, I'm just going to roll over the map. But no. This is like, we either overexpanded as the American Empire, or we lost the economy. We lost second place to China, and that's when we started going crazy and just taking everything over. Fun times. How am I going to fix my economy, though, to pass up the Chinese? That's the question. ChatGPT is predicting China's going to be at 2.4 billion. Am I reading that right? Population, or is that just some metaphors? Yeah, there's no way. In 25 years, China's apparently declining in population. Oh, I didn't even realize that Israel's getting big. Okay, so Israel's attacking Syria right now. We, as America, are still allied to Israel. We're still allied to Turkey, Italy, Germany, Poland, and England. This is very interesting. It looks like we're basically allied to South Korea and Japan, so we're going to need to protect them just in case. What is this little weird meeting between the Chinese and Japanese? What's going on with that? I am at war with Egypt. I need to keep that in mind, especially because they're not that powerful. And by the way, plushies, want these? They're over at makeshift.com. They're going to be gone forever. There's Egypt, there's Somalia, there's Botswana. I always gotta plug the plushies if it's a Dummynation video. I don't know why. It just feels like an obligation. But yeah, that's about to go away. So Egypt, Somalia, Botswana, they're going to be gone forever. So check that link down below. Israel is easily going to take up all of Syria. I wish I was actually over here so I could help them out with that. Oh, are we going to crash? I think we're going to crash. Come on, baby. You could do it. Not the blue wheel of death. All right, the blue wheel of death got us, but it's fine. We'll catch up. Well, now I know not to take my troops out of the Middle East. Let's go ahead and kind of combine right here. Hopefully, Israel attacks Syria again. We'll be ready for them. Did it sound like I just said cereal again? Syria, cereal, sounds the same. I do like the mod kind of starts us off with our troops kind of all over the place, so that's good. Even just to be able to protect our territory, is this going to be enough? Well, I'll make more troops to protect the homeland later. I actually didn't even check the economic map mode. I mean, we saw who was in the listings, but yeah, the big economic hub is Germany. Now, am I at war? I know I'm at war with some of these nations in Europe. I'm allied to Germany. I would love to take them over instead, though. I could potentially fight Spain maybe here. Why am I randomly at war with the Central European Federation? Now, they might have stuff. Are they landlocked? I don't think they're officially landlocked because they have Slovenia. Come on, baby, do something stupid. Wait, what the heck? Were the Chinese over this way? I just saw the Chinese somewhere. Yeah, the Chinese are also attacking the Middle East. Are they going after some of these oil reserves or what? Oh, China's over here in Saudi Arabia as well. So they wanted more oil. It's like a little race here. Chinese is also taking over Somalia. I was just plugging Somalia. Somalia is not in this game. What am I talking about? Somalia is literally just behind me in plushie form. That's it. And they can be behind you too if you go over to makeshift.com. Ooh, I just realized that we as Americans in 2050 we have blind nationalism. So maybe that's part of the problem, partly to blame for our American empire. Also, we can raise the amount of liquidity with smaller economies extract from their budget by up to 10%. I don't even know what that means. What you doing over here, Spain? What you got going on? You would think we would have invested a little bit more into robotics by this year, like 2050, but I guess we're not doing that at all. I think we have the first new... Oh, South Africa's allied to Namibia and Botswana. Interesting. So they're going in after Lesotho. South Africa looks actually kind of scary. They got a lot of friends here. Oh, is there a BRICS alliance? No, India is actually at war with China. Oh, I just now realized that Russia's the greater USSR. How long was that going to go without me noticing it? Their economy's certainly struggling, though. Where the hell is their economy at? Greater USSR is in 14th place, and yet they're this big. What happened to them? Did they get nuked? ChatGPT, what are you not telling me? I just now realized that I'm technically at war with Saudi Arabia, so I should probably start shooting their troops down. Man, we can never escape the sandbox, can we? Always in the sandbox for these American soldiers. Okay, so Saudi Arabia does have allies that are coming to protect them, even though they're at war with a lot of people right now. Saudi Arabia basically had no military, though. I'm gonna start attacking them from all sides. Maybe I'll start pulling the reserves back from DC. Wow, we've got a lot of gunners back this way. We could definitely use those. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and send them to the front lines and see what happens. Germany's our friend. What are you doing, Germany? Germany's declared war on Egypt. Oh, that's actually great news because Egypt was gonna be kind of a thorn in our side. Ooh, are we about to see some places revolt in Sudan? Well, I can get on down here. Oh, Egypt's about to fall. I hope this is not too bad. Algeria is kind of strong. I don't know if I want to fight that. Can we just walk out across the Sahara Desert, please? So I can help get... Well, the problem is that Germany's going to get all the good stuff in Egypt. I'm assuming even the year 2050, the most economic area is still Cairo. Yep, they're going to get that, and there's literally nothing else. Maybe south of the Nile. If we get lucky, we can get that, maybe. South Africa's just declared war on Zimbabwe. Oh, and Germany's also helping us out with Saudi Arabia. It's going to take forever for this guy to get over here. Man, Germany's stealing all my stuff. Is this a fascist Germany? Don't tell me this is like a scary fascist Germany, no. I know that I can see my own ideology, which... What am I again? Oh, I'm a democracy. Okay, technically I'm a democracy. I thought we were going to be authoritarian. How do I find other people's, like, ideology? Is there a way for me to do that? Now Germany's gone to war with Venezuela. I want someone to help me out with Algeria. I don't really want to fight that, even though I could. Now, Algeria is the last major force. Oh, wait, we'll be at war with Iran, though. Italy's getting back. Well, Malta took a lot of Libya. The Netherlands just took out Uruguay. Oh, we got Korea here. Why is Korea here? I'm a little bit scared. That looks like a really big force. Oh no. Am I at war with Korea? Please don't tell me that. Okay. They are allied to someone that we're attacking though, which is kind of scary. That's 1,000,000 troops. Why is Korea so powerful? This is kind of cool. Honestly, ChatGPT, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know if the creator of this mod helped make it like a little bit better somehow, but I'm liking this really powerful Korea. Wait, where were they at in the economic standpoint? Of they are not as high as I would have thought, but they're in a strong. Oh, the Nordic Federation is above them. Remember that South Korea right now is like. Wait, what the heck? I didn't know I had troops right there. Okay, well, we're going after Egypt. South Korea must have fallen then. Oh, South Korea is going in after Egypt. I see. Everyone's coming in after them just because I started this. Italy, I need you to go to war with Algeria. Oh, they are. Perfect. 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 Okay. Let me watch the Algerian troop count because I'm about to walk in as soon as either the Italians get blown up or something. That's practically good enough. I'll go ahead and walk in now. It really feels like in order for me to even stay alive and stay competitive with China, I've got to continue to take land. Like we have to go for so much land, and this land is not going to be very economically beneficial to me, but we got to start somewhere. We got to do something. I also need massive hubs back at home. We need like hundreds of thousands of men on the front line. And Korea took all the good stuff to the south, and I'm literally just getting desert. Okay, the force at home is building back up. It's fine, I guess. Oh, okay. So Korea's just going to take all that from us. Thanks for that, Korea. Please tell me Iran is not that powerful. No, Iran is strong. Okay, we don't want to mess with Iran. Maybe I'll go after Syria at least. Give me some cereal, Syria. We're also not even getting the good stuff here from Algeria. We should have moved to the Mediterranean to attack Algeria because all their good stuff and population is up here, and Italy just took that from us. So we're not really doing all that good. We are taking some good stuff, I think, from Saudi Arabia, which is nice. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay. Let's try to do one thing right. I want you to at least go take that. I don't even know if there's much of a point in attacking this Syria. They really don't have anything, but it will be extending my American empire, at least across the map, even though that's a very, like, 18th century way of looking at the world. Oh, look at my name all across the map. This is how much power I have and wealth. That's definitely not the case. That's definitely not always the case. Okay, so we took out that enemy. The last enemy that we might have... Wait, what is this? This is a little bit of Saudi Arabia here, a little piece. We already know we will not be attacking Iran anytime soon. I can go ahead and maybe attack... the Central European Federation, but I'm going to need France's help for that. I am not at war with France, but a lot of the world is. Okay, so we've officially destroyed Saudi Arabia. That is cool. Do you guys need backup? You might potentially need some backup, but we do have the Italians here. I think I'll leave everyone back this way. You can keep on growing in DC. Again, it's always nice to play mods in this game. Wow, Angola is very powerful. Also, South Africa is extremely powerful. Madagascar, yep, you don't want to attack Madagascar. We can attack Somalia. There's usually so much power that you can grab. I didn't even realize I got this part of Africa. Gabon might be a potential target. Nigeria is definitely going to be more powerful, a lot more powerful in the year 2050. That's for sure. I'm glad ChatGPT also recognizes that. Thailand's at 1,000,000 men. Wow, that's crazy. How about Cambodia? That could be something, and that would make China definitely really mad. How bad is it? Okay, China's not at 1,000,000 men, surprisingly. I was going to say, I thought I was going to open up that screen and see China has like 3,000,000 men. We grew by a couple percentage points. Our economy's getting slightly better, but not much. So there was like a colonization of Africa. Now, perhaps the only reason why this happened is maybe a lot of nations, well, I don't know why Ecuador got Morocco. That's the most crazy thing, but you'll see Japan, China, you see some nations kind of unite with whatever this neo-colonialism for Africa that was going on. Maybe people were going after Africa because it was still such a big population hub. I mean, population-wise, Africa is looking a lot even more powerful, at least in the year 2050. Out of Ethiopia, the big one being Nigeria. Did population change at all? I don't even know. Oh, it looks like Vietnam is engaging in war with... Oh, are they? Maybe not. They're just really staring at Thailand right now. Oh, they took out Laos, I see. Is Greenland independent? I think Greenland is kind of independent. How do we not have that in our American empire? All right, I actually found our next target. We're going in after Chad. That's like the easiest one. I see, because I don't know the map, like it's pretty... I've been playing the normal Dummynation vanilla start so much that I kind of generally know what nations are going to be powerful, which ones you want to attack. I've been looking around for a while. I couldn't find anything that was too good. This one's definitely a good one. Chad is not too powerful. And then maybe Niger. Ooh, no, Niger's got 300,000 men. This is Cameroon. Cameroon doesn't look great. Oh, Central African Republic. We can go after them next. And then I can connect my American empires from sea to sea. Oh, Gabon was the other one that I was going to get. Oh, hopefully they defeat Vietnam there. I might actually try to get down here before the Vietnamese take this. Hope we can get there in time. Nice. Okay, good. Vietnam was beginning a little bit of African expansion. They took over Djibouti, and then they were going to take Gabon, but luckily that did not happen. Now we can go into Central African Republic, which they have no friends, so we're able to get a little bit of power here in Africa, but a little bit less than I'm used to. So that's kind kind of the problem. Maybe, wait, who is this? The DRC took over Equatorial Guinea. When did they do that? Oh, Vietnam, you just got cucked, bro. Why can't we go after Fazan? Fazan's got 1 helicopter. Why am I allied to them? Why? Also, I just realized Korea's name is Korea United. It's kind of cool. I wasn't expecting to switch there. South Africa keeps on growing. They got a lot of friends too, which is scary. Ooh, you know what? South Africa doesn't look that way. Okay, so you got 50,000, 39,000, and then the last one, the DRC, which could be the big problem. Oh, they're also allied to India. That would be the issue. South Africa looks weak though. I mean, what I could do is attack a different ally, and then I would eventually wipe out South Africa's force. Maybe some of my other allies will decide to attack South Africa, even though they are allied to India and China. Is it both India and China? That's crazy if that's the case. Yeah, we definitely don't want to fight both. But if I attack just Namibia, I'll only be fighting South Africa, I think. And South Africa basically has no military at this point. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they pull back from up here. They might not. I don't know if they're going to want to attack me. This is a big force that I'm bringing in, obviously. Philippines condemns the military actions in the American Empire. Philippines, I will come over there and colonize you again, buddy. Do you want that? Actually, they might. Got to make sure I get all this before the AIs try to steal some of this coastal territory from me. Now, I think I'm going to do the same thing with Botswana because, yeah, South Africa doesn't want none. They're not going to protect their allies, and that is going to weaken South Africa quite a bit. Sorry, Botswana. I know you're behind me, and I know you might take out a knife, and actually, you're gonna laser your eye at the back of my head. But we have to do it. We have to do it. This is so funny taking them over, and I know they're literally sitting back there staring at me. Bro, awkward. With a divided Brazil, oh, they're both pretty powerful. Never mind. I was going to say, can I take one of them out? But that does not seem to be a possibility right now. There's not a whole lot of AI aggression, that's for sure. Okay, Turkey's finally, are they going after Cyprus finally? We are definitely cleaning up Africa, but I think we're about to start a coalition. People are going to start a coalition against us soon because, oh, well, I was just trying to expand Gambia. I think this is really justified. Greater Romania declared war on the Serbs. There we go. There's some interesting stuff right there. Also, we have Georgia. Romania is going after Georgia too. I don't think I can go in there and fight them. Well, first of all, I'm allied to Greater Romania, unfortunately. The USSR was trying to take out Ukraine for a second. Oh, Ukraine's basically dead. Korea United is going after Argentina. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I didn't want to go after Ghana. Oh, well, they took out everything. Ooh, I know that Ghana had like a pretty good force. Korea United's still really powerful. Korea United and Japan, all these nations, they're really big powers in Asia. If only South Africa. Ooh, wait, Angola. Mexico's declared war on Angola. I'll back you up, buddy, if you go in for them, but I have a feeling you're not actually going to go in there. Turkey and Japan has just declared an alliance. That's an interesting one. China's going after Bhutan. I'm at 35%, but I still have so much to go to catch up. Oh, there goes Madagascar. I didn't want to do Madagascar. The American Empire canceled partnership with Canada because, oh yeah, wait, why am I allowing Canada to stay alive? They're actually just called the Canadian Islands. I guess we have an alliance, so I should probably keep them around, but, ooh, can I get over there? China just declared war on the Philippines. I definitely want in on this because either someone's going to take a huge blow, unless they don't engage. That's going to be unfortunate if they don't engage. I'm going to go one way. I think these guys are going to get there way faster. Yeah, the pathfinding. Jesus. Interesting, the Netherlands and Indonesia working together again. Dang it, China's not actually moving in after the Philippines. I was really excited about that. Oh, I just realized China got back Taiwan. Okay, that's big. Well, scary prediction there, ChatGPT. We're losing all our chips. Vietnam's got 2 million. What a huge military they got. Oh, wait, New Zealand's getting taken over by Iceland? Oh, the northern part has already been taken by China. Can I just go fight Iceland, please? Do they have a lot of allies? It looks like they kind of do have a lot of allies. You know, I really wonder if India and China are brave enough to go to war with me over South Africa. I'm kind of willing to test my luck. I have a lot of friends, a lot of European friends, and they're all pretty powerful. They might not. I think we have justification here. I think we definitely have justification here to go after South Africa. They are an aggressive force that are bullying a lot of the other countries in South Africa, so that is why we're going to do this. Let's see what happens. And American Empire has declared war on South Africa. We should easily wipe up their army. Now, India's pissed, but they didn't declare war on me. Not yet, at least. We need to split up and gather up as much of this as possible. We don't want anyone to take this. This is a huge chunk of land in Africa. I also need to rebuild, get my reinforcements out there. You know what? The Congo didn't defend them either. I'm just going to move straight in after the Congo, to be honest. Ooh, I see China over here. Oh, no. I just realized Argentina just fell. Okay, so we're going after a lot of Africa. Meanwhile, China's kind of doing their own little empire, too. This is a literal race for all the land on Earth, basically. There's like middle powers, obviously, in Europe. And then China actually does not have very many friends at all. It looks like so at some point, the Central Federation of... why is China here? Okay, they're taking some of this stuff from us, but whatever. I'm immediately going to just attack the Congo here because I don't want China to try to extend their territory. They did take this. Where are their troops at? Did we already wipe them out? I guess we already wiped them out. Nigeria and Mexico now working together. The Congo had stuff all over the place. Let's go gather up all that stuff. We're about to enter into 40%, which is still not catching up to China, but we're 5 percentage points away. Ooh, Colombia just declared war on me. That was an odd one. They're allied to several nations, though. It is oh my gosh, bam, Venezuela's taking out, no, Vietnam is taking out Venezuela. And Mexico's going to war with them. I hope they both drag each other down. Vietnam's also declared war on Myanmar. Wow, this is literally Vietnam. That's crazy. This might be my most riskiest war yet, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. We're going after Nigeria and all that juicy population. I'm just going to hope that we're going to be able to rebuild a lot of this stuff. We do still have our American force back stationed in D.C. Bam, we just got a ton of new population by taking over Nigeria. I don't think I've ever taken over Nigeria in this game. Is Belgium taking over Cuba? Bro. Oh, I just realized without Venezuela... Oh, we should have taken this. Well, Belgium, good job. You ran in there after it. I just realized because Cuba was only allied to, I don't know, somebody. Dang, now Vietnam's taking over Peru. Why is Vietnam so powerful? Dang, we took so much population, but it really didn't increase my percentage growth at all in terms of my economy and progress and things like that. Since moving in after Afghanistan, ooh, I should really be going after them. Speaking of crazy population, that would be crazy. Japan, are you going to do it, though? Okay, good. They're not going to do it. Japan's going after Cambodia. India should be cool with this, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, what are you doing, Iran? We're going to split up to try to get this faster. There we go. Give me that population, even though we don't really need it. Well, I'm going to check my population numbers after we take over all of Pakistan. I could just go straight in after Afghanistan next. Mexico's declared war on Japan. Oh, okay, so Germany stole Cambodia away. Now Germany's going in after Myanmar. Wow, they're being aggressive. I mean, ultimately, this is a win for the West if Germany continues to get bigger and bigger, too. Germany's also not too far behind in the economic race. There goes Colombia. I could have really used that. This could give me access to Central Asia if I take out Afghanistan, and there's some weaker nations inside of there. If Iran just, like, completely surrounded, but I can't go after them. Interesting that Germany's actually friends with everybody. It's just France that decided to go to war with a lot of different nations. Argentina is gone. We're going to have Iran completely surrounded. I also realize that these two are fighting each other now. I'm going to split up just so that someone doesn't get taken out. Uzbekistan I might leave alone. I don't know if we really need Uzbekistan. They're just a little bit more powerful than I was expecting. Ooh, this does open up Azerbaijan. Oh, Thailand finally declared war on us. It's about time you guys start getting more ballsy over there. Oh, is the Philippines finally going down? I think this is the moment. I want to retake the Philippines. I never forgave them for condemning me like they did. Oh, Europe is beginning to break down. It's because of the Nordic Federation. Oh, they're also really weak. Mexico's taking over Malaysia. It took forever for these guys to get here moving through this land. Well, luckily, this guy should be able to handle it. China's not going to be happy. I'm grouping my troops together, though. We could probably fight China if we wanted to. I wonder if I could just take back Taiwan. That'd be kind of funny. Oh, Mexico took this southern island from me. You lamos. All right, well, I'm going to try to take Taiwan. Let's see. We're going to have to fight. Okay, that's actually it. Don't take anything else. Just sit here and defend Taiwan. We actually grew like a whole percent. Oh, I'm number 1 now. Bam. That was huge how much power Taiwan gives. Yeah, China actually doesn't want none. I got back Taiwan. Let's go. That's such a huge win. That's crazy. And now you're just deciding to focus on Mongolia. Perfect. Get yourself killed over there. Well, now I might make some mistakes, but now I'm feeling a little ballsy. Give me back Hong Kong too then. Or, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Or at least I'll give it back to the British. Oof. I did take out basically the entire Chinese military, but it cost me half my troops. Yeah, that's what I wanted. My bad. That's what I was going for. Macau, Hong Kong, Shenzhen. All right, now we're stuffing the Chinese back down. Now they're under 40%. The American Empire is back, baby. We just did a comeback, and it's all according to the ChatGPT universe. So maybe this is what we have to look forward to. Like I said at the very beginning, if you want some makeshift plushies, head over to makeshift.com. Use that first link down below. Get Egypt, Somalia, and Botswana. I'll see you next time. Big thanks to my patrons this month. If you want your name here, check that Patreon link in the description down below. Never change Drew unless you want to. We need a Drew bobblehead figurine. Petition for Drew
Alexander
to make
the Terrible,
ASMR
Connor
Tingles
Pavlik,
version 2. Frederick Tiblin, King Bear Hayes,
Lord Track,
Luxembourg Lover, Miglu the Goat, Nolan,
Nord Tyrol,
Tamron,
and William.